I'm Kim Varner. I want to talk to you about one of the most frequently asked questions that lawyers have, and it's how do I testify in court? I want to give each of you a broad overview, whether it's a civil case, a domestic case, a criminal case, or otherwise, but general rules of how to testify. One of the first caveats or precautions in testifying is don't try to be someone else. It's always be yourself. Accept what you have. Very frequently I have clients who say, I'm very nervous. Should I take a Valium or some type of medication to relax them? And the answer to that is obviously not. You are nervous. The thing about being nervous is it gives you an adrenaline boost. It increases your blood circulation. It increases your reaction time. This is something, rather than run from it, embrace it. But what you will find is as you're telling the story, first, be yourself. Always listen to your lawyer. There may be certain things he doesn't want you to tell or certain things to accentuate, but the most important thing is be yourself. People will be able to see that. The next thing is as you're telling your story, visualize it. You want to see it, hear it, feel it, taste it, touch it, and smell it. In other words, be in the moment. The example I frequently use is if you're telling young children the story of the three little pigs and the big bad wolf. You don't just tell them the big bad wolf huffed and puffed, but you don't want to spend 30 minutes, you'll lose your audience, but you want to tell it with the big bad wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. Give it some emotion, some feeling, and be yourself. One of the most important things is say what you mean what you say, and remember what you said. No one can confuse you. As you go through this, when you're testifying, you have the power. The only way you lose the power is if you give it away to the person talking to you. One of the tricks that lawyers will try to do, and you'll see this in conversations anywhere, at work or otherwise, they'll try to go too fast. Take a breath. Control how fast you speak. They will try to interrupt you. Again, just be polite. Finish your answer. They try to give you the answers to questions. They'll also try to put words in your mouth. They'll try to make you defensive, put your intelligence on the line, or try to get you mad. And in certain cases, they'll say, well, if that's the case, where's your proof? They'll switch the burden of proof. As you go through this, first off, breathe, relax, be yourself, and most importantly, don't give up your power when you tell your story, and take your reader or your listener with you as you tell your story. That should serve you well in any kind of testimony you give at trial.